How to structure your savings for both personal success and for loan approval. Hey, it's Kinto White here from Q Financial. Today I'm going to give you some great savings tips, and I'm going to also show you how I personally set up my own bank accounts and my savings structure. So let's get to it. Okay, now I could waffle on for ages about spending less money on coffee, only having coffee once a week, not going out to dinner, and all those sorts of things. We already know all that sort of stuff, right? It's not rocket science. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cut to the chase, and I'm going to get to some things that I think are actually going to be valuable to you insofar as actually saving money and getting some bank account structure that's going to help you get set up for success. So what we've got here are my top 4 tips, which are setting up direct debits, automate your cash flow, have a separate bank account for income, savings, and bills. So that's 3 separate accounts. As a minimum, that will be, and I'll jump back to that in a minute. And then the 4th one, save at least the difference from rent to the proposed mortgage repayments. So what I mean by that is if you're currently paying $520 a week in rent and your proposed home loan repayment for your first home purchase is $645 a week, then you should be saving at least $125 a week. That's both for you and for the lender. So you need to prove to yourself that you're going to be able to afford it with your cash flow. And also, especially if this is specifically for first home buyers, but lenders are going to want to see that you can put away that $125 a week as well, so that you can actually meet those repayments when the time comes. So let me just jump into this account structure that I've mentioned. So what I'm going to share with you now is my own personal banking structure. So I'll quickly run over it with you. I won't go on about it for too long. I'll just point it out. Basically, I've got salary going in. My wife's got salary going in. Everything goes into an income account here. The income account has no card attached to it, no transactions outside of automation. The money then goes from the income account a few different directions. We've got a bills account. All of our direct debits, our mortgage repayments, our power, utilities, everything like that goes out of there. There's no bank card attached to that. You can't spend out of that account. It's all automated. Then we've got savings over here. So I keep my savings with another bank. So at the moment it's with Suncorp. That way, the only reason I would ever look into Suncorp or log in is for my savings. So I don't actually often see it very much. Then I've got my personal banking is with ING. I've got my own spending account. My wife's got her own spending account. Yes, as you can see, I get 120 and she gets 180. Not very fair, right? We've got family spending, so that's groceries and some different combined stuff. Say we go out to lunch together or something like that on the weekend. We do a lot of stuff around the house, so we've got these are ING savings accounts, home stuff. So that's Bunnings and Mitre 10 and all that sort of stuff. Kmart even. Holidays, $115 a week goes into holidays. Presents, $100 a week. So as you can see, so every single one of these transfers is automated. I don't have to do anything here at all. The only thing I do is I spend from my spendings account. By the way, I can't see my wife's spending account and she can't see mine either. We keep those separate. All the other bank accounts are all joint accounts. And then if we're doing the groceries or joint spending, then we can spend out of the family one. So as you can see, a structure like this basically allows us to have everything set on autopilot, just focus on the ones that we need to focus on, and only be looking at 1 or 2 accounts to see how much money we've got for everyday spending. And then that way our savings over here just keeps increasing over time. All of our holidays, our home stuff, presents, all that stuff's all equated for and all essentially paid for. And in my opinion, it sets us up for success, and it has been doing so for many, many years. I hope that's been helpful. If you want any help setting up a structure like this, more than happy to help.